Space. Its mysteries are boundless. I'm Erlen Harrington, and this is Abduct TV, where we speak to people who have not only watched the sky, but have had the sky watch them. Space. Sand. Picture a single grain of sand on the expanse of the New Jersey shore. Now picture our galaxy. Our galaxy is a single grain of sand in the New Jersey shore. That is the universe. Since the dawn of mankind, humanity has been asking, are we alone? Well, on Abduct TV, we answer that question. Our first guest tonight will be a military man, Mark Kraft. Mark's experience is unique because it involves the tragic death of a loved one and espionage, black ops, and the kind of closure that only an alien abduction can provide for a man who thought he had lost it all, including his mind.
You know, people build up fortresses to try to protect themselves from something like aliens, but what they don't know is that they can show up in a place like your own bedroom. So I was going to bed for the night, and I'd had this feeling that I was being watched, that people were watching me. I didn't know what, I didn't know who, I didn't know why, but I knew I was being watched. So I decided to sleep with a gun underneath my bed, and I had taken, some Xanax before bed, so I had a very deep sleep. And, whoever it was that was in my room must have been making some noise or moving around because, they woke me up out of that deep Xanax sleep. And so I was a little groggy, but when I saw figures, immediately I went for the gun because this is what I've been expecting. I've been expecting a rendezvous, So I pulled out my piece, I aimed it, and I was ready to fire. And then the figure emerged in the light. They moved kind of funny. They moved with kind of a sway, almost very feminine, almost a little light in the loafers. And I saw this pinkish, strange creature, which I recognized immediately as an extraterrestrial UFO alien. And I pulled the trigger because I didn't want to fuck around with no alien. I'm not gonna, die because of some alien in my room. So I pulled the trigger right away. And did a bullet come out of the gun? I've asked myself that question so many times. I've thrown my head in my hands. I've tried to make sense of it. Did a bullet come out of the gun? But no, a roll of paper came out of the gun, just unfurling. And on that paper, as I had closely observed it, was a list of everything I had said or done since I was born. It was a living script of my life right in front of me. I really started to lose it then, and then the alien started to psychically communicate to me and was speaking without words, was not making words out of his mouth, but the words were occurring in my head, and I heard the voices, and he said, well, I want you to meet some people that are very important to you. And I was very confused because I thought, how does an alien know anybody that knows me, And what the fuck do I see sitting there but my father, my fucking father, and Elmet Gazaria, the Iraqi rebel leader whose balls I chopped off and stuck one in each ear. And I was like, oh my God, why are you here? Why are you in my apartment? And Elmet spoke first, and he said that it was actually okay that I killed him, that it was actually the best thing that had ever happened to him, and it was meant to be, you see, because he wouldn't have gotten on the Calfax alien spaceship any other way. I didn't have any reason to feel conflicted about this. Bless my heart, and my father then spoke, and my father said that he forgave me for everything I did wrong, and said that I wasn't wrong to smoke pot, and that I should smoke pot, and that pot's actually good for you, and that he was just being a jerk to throw me out, and I was just so thankful. I was so healed. And then, he did the weirdest thing. He got up, and he walked on over to me, and he whispered something in my ears. And he said, orgasms cause cancer. I just say that people need to lose their inhibitions and just accept that, you know, if they were in the military, they wouldn't have be able to be scared of anything. You know, that perhaps my military training prepared me to face an extraordinary situation such as an alien abduction. People think that with today's technology, they have an idea of what alien technology would be like because they think it's supposedly so advanced. Well, I've got news for you. The technology that you use is like a can opener compared to what they're working with. You know, I'm just glad to be here and to be able to share my story with people so that people don't feel alone and don't feel that this is weird and that, you know, this doesn't happen to military people because they're too strong. You know, you're never too strong to have an alien encounter, and that's just something people gotta learn.
A mesmerizing tale by Mark Kraft. But can one such story ever prepare us for another alien abduction story? I think our next guest will prove that notion wrong. An alien abduct. How do you know the age of a civilization? How can you tell how old a civilization is? One way is by looking at its technology. Tad Bromwell thought he knew it all, but he would soon find out that he knew nothing compared to the alien technology that his visitors had to offer. Tad, a member of Best Buy's Geek Squad, has a chilling story to tell us about how such technology interacted with his own mind to expand it. Alien technology from alien visitors that would visit him on his break at just another day at Best Buy. We sat down with Tad. Take a look.
You better watch out, 'cause they're out there. I was just walking out to my car like it was any other normal day, and then I sat down and I started the ignition. Before I knew it, a light flashed down from the heavens, and I was sitting next to an alien being, a being like I had never seen before. Nothing from this planet, I guarantee you that. The alien pulled out a piece of technology like I had never seen before. The alien was interacting with this technology using only his mind, just his mind. He didn't touch the screen at all. That's how I knew he was using his mind. It was out of this world. And then the healing started beginning. The alien technology started to affect me personally. I felt it affect my mind. It helped me enhance my brain. And then I enhanced the Geek Squad. I became the head of the Geek Squad. Everybody looked up to me. I was Senior Geek Squad God. They all came to me with their questions, and I would answer them in a matter of seconds. Best Buy noticed my power, and I was soon upgraded to manager of the Best Buy store. My name is Tad Bromwell, and I am a member of the Geek Squad at the Best Buy.
Well, there you have it, folks. 2 stories, 2 men, 2 very different experiences, but joined together in the kinship of alien interaction. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to keep looking at the skies. Remember, don't be afraid if anything feels a little too alien. I'm Erlen Harrington, and this has been Abduct TV. Good night, everyone.
When I realized an alien was there, it was like coming home.
I've been to Iraq and back, and nothing could prepare me for an alien.